Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Southport. We have 5 games left of the season. 5 games to try and secure ourselves automatic promotion for the 3rd season in a row. I say it's not automatic promotion for the 3rd season in a row. Obviously, we could go through the playoffs, and by could, we are guaranteed at least the playoffs. So, at a minimum, there are 3 more episodes of this this season, that's better. At the maximum, there's potentially 6 more episodes, I guess. In between episodes, we have only played 2 matches because we did a double match in the last episode. So we've beaten Barnet 3-0, Salshotton, Devine and Leighton Stewart with the goals here against Walsall. It was a 1-1 draw, a 93rd minute equaliser from Zach Jules, giving Walsall a very valuable point, and more importantly, dropping 2 points for us. It means league table-wise, we are now currently in 4th place. We are 2 points behind Mansfield, joint on 70 points with 5th place Newport County. It is all to play for. We could literally finish anywhere between 6th and 1st. I don't think we can drop as low as 7th. We might technically be able to, but it's very unlikely. Also, as we're in April, we are going to be getting our youth intake at some point. I don't know when. It might be this episode. I'm not quite sure. It might be later on, and I might include it at the end of this episode. So, yeah, stick around. Match day number 42, then. It is Cambridge United at home. Cambridge are down the wrong end of the table. They are in a relegation scrap. 43 points on the board, but they can still go down. Barnet and Port Vale, by no means are they already relegated. We are currently in strong form. We haven't lost in a few matches. Actually, I didn't even check this. When was our last defeat? Crawley. It was a 2-1 defeat against Crawley. So yeah, we are currently 6 matches in a row unbeaten, but 3 of them have been draws. We haven't let in a lot of goals looking at it. We've only let in Bolton, we conceded, and Walsall, and that's it. The starting lineup we're going to be going for then. In goal will be James Trafford. Quick update on James Trafford. He is wanted by a lot of teams. So he might not be here next season, but yeah, James Trafford currently our number 1 goalkeeper. A back 5 of Goldwyn Asia, Devine, Ollie Denham, Saul Shotton and Marlon Fossey. In the middle of the pitch will be Darren Oldacre and Jacob Butterfield. He's also wanted by Blackpool. Okay, I mean, if we get £200,000, I'd accept it. There's no way Blackpool have that money. Foxy will be the attacking midfielder with Mercado and Leighton Stewart. Leighton Stewart is also wanted. He is wanted by Bristol Rovers, Middlesbrough and Wigan. Now, he is arguably our star player. So, if he goes, again, $250,000 I want for Leighton Stewart. I don't think anyone's going to pay that for him. On the bench, we do have Felipe Balde, Big Dave, Marco Russ, Cameron Archer, Zico Ansare, Luis Valadares, and Jimmy Buckley today is on the bench. He's a 33-year-old goalkeeper. I feel like we might have seen him before, although I'm pretty sure we get a new fake goalkeeper every match. Cambridge United then, a team who seem to play reasonably defensive. I recognise a few of these names. Latibaldiri, maybe. Joel, we'll just call him Joel. I recognise him. Harvey Nibbs, I also recognise Harvey Nibbs. So there's some players here that I know. Admittedly, most of them I don't. As they are a team down in 20th place, we should beat them, surely. This should be not relatively easy, but we should beat them 1 or 2-0. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Let's not concede. Throw on that left-hand side. Cambridge, for some reason, wearing their home kit away, and we're wearing our away kit at home. Taft with the ball to Joel. Plays it upfield with his left foot. Plays it, actually finds Harvey Nibbs. He's got literally nobody in the middle. Crossfield ball. Hardy on the volley. We're 1-0 down to a team who are 20th place in the table, because this is Football Manager. That is his first goal of the season. It was a ridiculous volley. His long shot's a 9. Seriously, game? Seriously, game? Players in League 2 scoring those types of goals very rarely happen. Well, 10 minutes in, we've dropped down to 5th place. We've got ourselves a free kick. Ollie Hawkins has picked up a yellow card. Who's taken it? It's probably Oldacre. It is Oldacre. Steps up, takes the free kick, curls it in to the left-hand post. His 11th goal of the season. Admittedly, he does take penalties, but 11 goals for Darren Oldacre. Considering I signed him after Bradley Johnson picked up his injury, I think he's a pretty good signing. So far, we've had 2 shots, they've had 1 shot. We've both scored 1 goal out of our 3 shots. Not exactly the most exciting match of football taking place at the moment. I'm not quite sure what's happening with Mansfield. I'm assuming, as they are 4 points clear of us, they are winning their game. We've got a corner. It's been cleared. Hannett is going to run down, so is Foxy. Foxy's going to collect the ball for Southport. Plays it inside to the goal scorer, Oldacre. Back to Denham. Tries to find Foxy. Is never going to find him with that pass. Saul Shotton across to the goal scorer, Oldacre. Now, Mercado across to Asia. Runs in towards goal. Godwin, Asia has to score, and he doesn't score. We've got ourselves another corner. It is Butterfield just before half-time. Crosses it in towards the back post. It is headed clear. Foxy is going to collect it again. Where's he going to go? Back to Oldacre. This is exactly the same highlight, isn't it? Across, finds Devine. And now Ollie Denham. Back to Devine. Now Godwin Asia, the player who had the shot in the first highlight. Devine again and Asia combining. We're going to play it all the way back to the goalkeeper, aren't we? I can see it happening. Devine finally gets the ball forward and finds nobody. Butterfield collects it. He's going to go down the left-hand side to Marlon Fossey. Fossey now, plenty of space if he wants to use it. Is he going to use it? He stops instead, plays it back to Butterfield. Oldacre, some space, crosses it. Godwin Asia on the volley. Stewart is there. He was probably offside, and if he wasn't offside, he should have scored. He was offside. Half-time then, it is 1-1 against Cambridge United. We should be winning. We're not taking our chances. I say not taking our chances. We're not making chances. We're not making enough chances. I'm far from pleased. I know I keep mentioning this, but we are a team that really should not be this high up the table. But because we are, I expect us to win everything. So, we're going to do ourselves a substitution at half-time. Foxy off, Felipe Balde on. Balde is not an attacking midfielder, by the way. I just play him there because, for fun. Well, we are an hour on the clock. We are not doing anything at all. The second half so far has had 0 highlights. Moving it to positive might make a difference. Doesn't look like it. There is a free kick for us. Yes, it is a free kick for us. Go on, Darren. Go on. It's not. It's Jacob Butterfield who goes for goal this time. It's a questionable save. It wasn't even a save. He hit the bar. Somehow we didn't score from that. Substitution time. We're going to bring off Leighton Stewart. We're going to bring on Cameron Archer, our top goal scorer. Archer has been out injured, which is why he's not starting games at the moment. There's 5 minutes to play. We do have ourselves a highlight. Fossey with the throw. 4 minutes to play, in fact. Takes the throw to Jacob Butterfield. Butterfield in the middle. Finds Oldacre. Now Marlon Fossey, the American. He's got some space. He's going to keep going. Marlon Fossey forces a save out of Linus. It is going to be a corner. We need to get this goal. We really need to get this goal. It is going to be Butterfield going over to take the corner. Towards the middle. Back post, actually. Mercado is there. And his header grazes the top of the bar. It is going to be a 1-1 draw with Cambridge. We've been the better side, which always seems to happen. 10 shots on target. 1 goal. 1 goal from 10 shots on target. It's not good enough. It is not good enough. Trafford basically kept us in the game. Oldacre obviously also keeping us in the game with the goal. They didn't do anything. Problem is, nor did we. So, Cambridge hold out for draw. Teams secure playoff spots. And Leighton Stewart is going to get himself a pay rise after 1 more appearance. After 1 more appearance, he earns himself £700 a week extra. I might need to not play Leighton Stewart again. Because I don't think we can justify it. We are hemorrhaging money. It's not even funny. We are so far in debt. Minus 782,000 in the bank. We are £4,000 over our wage budget. An extra £700 for Leighton Stewart. That's going to kill us. We might need to never play Leighton Stewart again. So with that result then, looking at the league table, Mansfield drew. Did Mansfield draw? Who were they playing? They were playing Swindon and they drew. That is perfect. So, hold on, we haven't secured playoffs. I thought we secured playoffs. Apparently not. Well, we're probably not far away from it. So, we are still within touching distance of that automatic promotion spot, that 3rd place spot. We do have 4 games left to play. And hopefully, if we scroll all the way down, there we go, they're not too difficult. We have Carlisle in 6th. That's difficult. Tranmere in 16th. It's winnable. Burton in 19th. It's winnable. Doncaster in 21st. So, we should get 9 points out of that. Let's assume a defeat. 9 points from those 4 games. If we then find Mansfield, because that's the team that we're really facing, if they don't get 7 points, I think, we will be going up. So, let's assume that they might lose to Wimbledon. That's good. They can beat Morecambe, beat Cambridge, beat Cheltenham. Okay, so they can also probably get 9 points. We need to win all 4 games. We need to win all 4 games in order to get ourselves automatic promotion. Otherwise, it's another season in the playoffs, which isn't the end of the world. Maybe another season in League 2 is good for us. Maybe it gives us time, stabilises our club a little bit, gets us back on the straight and narrow when it comes to finances. Maybe that's a good thing. I'm now going to go forward 7 days and see if we get our youth intake in between now and the Carlisle match. And if we don't, then this will be the end of the episode. If we do, you'll see some youth players. I knew it was going to happen. I bloody knew it. Right, we are now on the 6th of April, 3 days before the Carlisle game. We had our youth intake. Let's just quickly go through some of these. And what have we got? It's okay. We've got a Swedish player and a Belgian player, which is strange, and a Georgian. Okay, I mean, looking at the potentials, it's nothing particularly special. However, Rowan Banbury, he might be on the bench for most of next season because he's quite clearly going to be homegrown. Rowan Banbury is almost certainly going to be joining the club. Looking at everyone who's got currently 1 star, we have John Mallin. He looks reasonable. I like the look of him, actually. Technically, he's got some good numbers. He's got some bad numbers as well. But technically, first touch, free kicks and passing, he's essentially David Beckham. There, isn't he? He's a lower league David Beckham. Harry Crow is... Nope, he's just a no. Dion Ostry? I like him. I say I like him. Do I? I saw 2 greens there, then realised they were free kick taking and aggression. Doesn't really help him too much. He might get better. Hampus Eriksson, a Swedish central defender. There's nothing really special about him either. Joel Lindsay, a right winger, so he's never going to play because we never play wingers. Vic Van Dam. Vic Van Dam. What a name. I want to sign him purely for his name. His ability, not so much. His potential ability, also not so much. He's also a winger, so we'll never play him. But Vic Van Dam. Brian Kemp seems reasonable, or does he? I think mentally he's got some reasonable numbers, but everything else isn't great. The random Georgian that we seem to have picked up is, he's real bad, isn't he? Ted Bailey? I don't know, there's something about him as well, but again, it might just be his first touch is really good. Everything else isn't so good, but he might, 2-star potential, obviously isn't good enough. And we've picked up a fullback as well called Jake Anderton, he's awful, isn't he? He's actually just awful. So, yeah, I haven't obviously shown everyone on that list. We've got a couple of good players. Obviously, Rowan Banbury is the best one there and probably will be, like I said, sat on the bench for most of next season. Vic Van Dam, I want to sign him. And train him up to be something. I don't know what. Maybe he could be an attacking midfielder, a shadow striker. Possibly that's what we're going to do with Vic Van Dam. Anyway, that is going to do it then for this episode. Next episode, as I've already mentioned, it will be Tranmere or Burton. It will most likely be Burton Albion because I suspect if we lose to Carlisle, when we play Tranmere, if we beat Tranmere, it might already be sewn up by that point. So yeah, basically expect Burton Albion. And if you get Tranmere, think yourself lucky, because then you'll probably get Burton Albion and Doncaster as well. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, do remember to leave a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I will be back next time with more Football Manager.